Hi, I'm Shawn, your friendly neighborhood dungeon master.
And I'm Will, and someone has got a crit on fun, and it's you.
Previously on Roll for Adventure, what happened, Will?
We broke into a bar.
You say that kobolds are evil. Because they are. And so we feel no qualms about killing them. And because they're clearly doing evil things, because they're kobolds.
At least
things are black and white like that.
Yeah. At the very least, we can wait for them to attack us first.
I'm not very strong. I'd rather hit them when they're not big.
Well, no, I mean, they could attack him first. Let's put it that way.
A deal. Yeah, wait a minute. We got a giant robot and a cleric. Yeah, definitely.
We have a lot of strength, too.
Yeah, it's 14.
Yeah, 15.
Stronger than a robot.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
military
that's a good
training
plan.
gets it.
You should go get your armor and stuff too, just sort of.
Are you already? I mean, you should. I imagine you probably already.
I'm gonna say that when you guys left
We were gearing up.
to go out to the to go meet him up with at the watchtower, or even if you weren't already geared up when you got there, you guys, before you head out to the mountains, you're gonna gear up.
Yeah,
You're
let's
gonna
do
make
that.
sure you've got your armor and all your. If you didn't already have your weapons on, you're gonna make sure you have your weapons. You're ready for a fight.
Okay. So do we want to approach during the day, do we think? Night? Oh, shoot. Did he leave already? Did the patrols find guys during the day or night? Or like what? Is there specific times?
He has already left.
Shoot.
And you guys did not ask that question.
I wish I
Sorry.
thought of that first before.
Well, I mean, we could just head out during the day and make camp.
We could stake out.
All right.
Take out the kobolds.
So you guys are headed to the mountains. That's where.
Yeah.
That's the route we've decided to take.
Okay. So you guys are riding through the mountains. You guys have horses, or through the forest
Along the paths.
along the paths. And as you're going, I mean, you're traveling for about 2 days, and you guys come across a small pack of kobolds.
Aha!
In the forest.
In the forest. There are 3 of them, an unusually small pack, and they are definitely foraging. They do not notice you.
Are we at the base of the mountains now, or are we still like in the middle of the forest?
You guys are half a day's ride. Excuse me.
From where?
You guys are half a day's ride from the base of the mountains. And you guys see these 3 kobolds out in the forest, foraging. Just looking through the plants, picking.
Does everyone have like a basket?
Yes.
Alright.
All 3 of them have a small shoulder
Yeah.
man purse kind of basket that they are picking up
These are
herbs
fashionable kobolds.
and placing them into the basket. So they're definitely out there gathering something.
Do you want to see if you can see what they're gathering?
You guys are still pretty far away, but
Okay.
if you make a perception check.
I mean, have you told us what the herb looks like by this point?
Yeah,
Can we
can I
all make that
describe
check?
Yeah, if you guys all want to make a perception check.
Okay.
1. 16 kobolds and a dragon.
What's perception again?
A perception is wisdom.
That's right. Okay. I didn't get it.
So what did you roll?
15.
I rolled a 1.
16.
I'm facing the wrong way.
Basically, you look at them and it's like,
Yeah,
I can't
so-
tell what they're
no,
gathering,
yeah,
but it's
yeah,
definitely not
level
the
one, but you
herbs.
don't have anything, so.
I have a 15.
A 15.
It's wisdom, right?
Yep.
19.
19.
Oh, we
Okay.
can see the kobolds.
So
There's like 1,000 of them. They're really tall. And they have
So the two of
green
you
hair.
look and very clearly recognize that they are gathering the herbs that you guys are after. You look at them and are fairly convinced that they're not gathering the herbs that is in question.
Okay.
That's what you get for a critical miss.
We got to keep going.
So, what do you? So you guys got these three? Seriously? Sorry, my landlord just texted me asking if we were still playing. Yes, we are. So
we think they are.
So, Shelldon and Sir Richard Grayson Edinburgh III both recognize that they are most definitely collecting the herbs in question, and
I am 100% convinced that
is 100% convinced, due to your critical miss, that they are not.
that's definitely not the herbs.
Did you get your glasses cleaned recently?
I guess I could be wearing glasses.
Do you have glasses?
I was just making a.
Not in my equipment list.
Well,
Common clothes.
how far away are they?
They're 75 feet.
Okay.
They do not notice you guys yet.
We should survey what's around us and then think about jumping them.
Yeah, can we spring an ambush?
Do you guys want to spring an ambush?
All right, so I can hit him from here. So
I
I'll
can hit
wait
him from
here,
here,
and
too.
I won't try to sneak anywhere.
I can hit him from here too.
You guys, do
So-
you know what the range is on your...
No, but when I shot at the drow, it was like 70 feet.
I have
so-
120 feet on my spell.
I'll give it to you. Okay.
I don't know what it is, but I shot at the drow at 70 feet, so I'd be willing to bet that I could shoot across
That,
that.
Okay.
that precedent has already been set. We'll take it.
Besides, I have a pretty high dexterity anyway, so.
All right. So,
So you two get to find a spot to.
Yeah, why don't you guys try to sneak up on them and jump them? And worst case scenario, if they see you, we'll just blast them, and then you
okay.
guys charge.
So,
as fast as
Michael, your what is your crossbow? That's 1d6 piercing.
Yeah,
What-
and I have two of them.
What is your bolt shot?
1d8 plus 1.
1d8 plus 1. I think I might have based that off of a longbow. So you've got the range. If we've set the precedent that 75 feet is within range, you've got the range to be able
fires
to...
120 feet.
What's that?
Hand crossbow is
120
120 feet.
120 feet. Okay, so you've got the range to be able to take them from a distance.
I don't think you have any ranged magic.
I only have a dagger. in
Well,
them.
no, check your magic though. It's on the third page. I don't think any of those are ranged. I didn't. I think I put down
The
the.
dying light mending, healing word, sanctuary. No.
Nope.
Okay, so you don't even have any offensive magic at all.
Yeah, that makes it easy.
All right.
If you want to do damage, you whack him.
So there are three kobolds. You've got three people with a range. So you guys are going to try to flank them, get in position, and
And then I'd say if we want you to get as close as you can, so you're as close as possible before
Yeah.
they notice us, then we can even let him sneak up, and when they see him, we'll just start blasting them.
okay. So that's what you guys' plan is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to make a stealth check, please.
I has +2 in that. 12 stealth is dex. 16.
17.
Would you add?
I had my
Dexterity.
stealth is
I have zero.
stealth is
So it's
dexterity.
just dexterity.
So you have +1. So you have 2.
A 1.
Okay, you're a critical failure.
So that right there.
Also a 1.
Word, you're the loudest group of adventurers.
I mean, he's wearing scale armor,
Yeah.
and he's a big giant robot. It's glowing.
what are we doing again?
So
Wait, which way are they facing?
Stepping on branches.
Knocking over trees.
we've got two critical misses here. Oh god.
Man, Will and I are like ninjas. These two are like
I'm like up a tree, kind of like.
Okay.
vuvuzelas.
You fell on hands.
So can I get another piece of scrap paper, please?
Yes.
All right. So
I can't get anywhere near these guys.
so here is path that you guys were walking on, and you've got trees kind of all over. This is all kind of forest. This right here, we've got a bit of a clearing this way. We've got this is all forest, and the 3 kobolds are here, here, and here, kind of right on the edge. And you guys are all 3 of you right here. So okay, you 2 roll the critical misses.
Yeah.
All right, so Will, you kind of head out this way, position yourself very neatly in the trees. Dave, you head out this way. You managed to get yourself within.
I don't want to go that deep.
You managed to get yourself within 50 feet. You 2 both managed to get yourself within, let's call this 50 feet. You guys noticed it back here. You walked up. You 2 managed to get yourself within 50 feet. And the 2 of you walking straight down the path. Where are they? I don't see them. The kobolds look up, see you guys, and start to run. So the 2 of you, because they don't see you, have advantage on your roll. The 2 of you are at disadvantage because you have a critical miss. So everybody needs to roll initiative.
Hold on. Question. Can I use the inspiration thing to gain the advantage?
Yes, if you want to, yes you can.
I'll use mine.
Save yourself from a
Because if
critical
one
miss.
gets away, it could call a whole herd
Yeah, I'll
of
use
50
mine
or
too.
60.
All right, so you guys are both going to use your point of
There
inspiration.
we go.
All right, very good.
So, you can re-roll. So do you want to?
So-
That for the stealth, or is that just for? How do
So-
you want to play that?
They are very definitely aware of the fact that the 2 of them are there. They don't know that you guys are there.
But aren't they using their points of inspiration to re-roll their stealth checks?
Well, they're using they're going to
Advantage on
flip
the
that
attack.
and gain
Okay.
advantage on the roll. They decide that they're going to, all 3 of them decide that they're going to run in this direction.
Right at me.
And this is Dave's character. This is Will's character. So I need everybody to roll for initiative.
What do we roll for initiative?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure
I
it's a
think,
D20.
Okay, it's just a D20. That's right. It's just a D20, no modifiers.
No
No,
modifiers?
there's a modifier. I think it's dexterity.
No, with initiative, it's just you roll a D20
Oh,
and
okay. Then it must be a racial thing because I have +1
to what?
initiative. I forget where that number came from, but it's definitely there.
Okay, so if you got a +1 to initiative, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But there's no like dexterity,
Okay.
no intelligence, none of those type of modifiers.
Okay. I rolled a 2. 11.
Wait, do we have advantage on this roll?
No, this is
On our
just
first attack
this
roll.
is just a straight initiative roll.
Okay.
You guys all have advantage
19.
on your 19.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got 8 and 12. I need a piece of paper to write down initiative on. So, what did you guys get?
I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2. Okay. Who you got a
12.
12,
11.
11. What did you get?
19.
19. So Dave is first.
12.
And then you got a 12.
I
No.
got 11. I got 12.
12, 11.
Rich, Kobold. And then you got what?
11.
Michael, and then Kobold, and Will. Okay. Very good. So, Dave, we're actually going to take, we're going to give a surprise round for the 2 of you because you guys
Yeah.
succeeded on your sneak rolls. So, Dave, you go first.
All right. So we have advantage on this.
You
'Cause
guys, well,
surprise round.
it's a surprise round, which means you guys get an attack. No advantage or disadvantage. It's just a free attack.
Okay. So pretty much all I attack with is the Eldritch Blast, which is basically like firing an arrow, kind of thing. So it goes 120 feet with 1d10 damage.
Monster reference
5.
is
5. Suppose your spellcasting ability modifier. Oh, sweet. 7, 9. Which probably misses, but that's okay.
okay. So that
I rolled
was-
a 9.
So what did you use to attack them?
It's just my cantrip, the attacking cantrip. It's called Eldritch Blast. It's
Okay.
like firing an arrow, but it's magic.
So you did
I missed horribly.
So how does explain to me how that attack works?
It's a spell. It takes like 1 action to cast. So that's it, and it really is just like fire an arrow.
And you rolled. What was the roll?
It's just an attack roll. So it's attack roll plus my spellcasting modifier,
Which is intelligence,
charisma.
right?
For me, it's charisma.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not intelligence?
Yeah, because it's a extraplanar entity thing. It's your charisma matters more than your intelligence.
Okay. So your
Plus your
D20 plus
proficiency.
your charisma modifier
Plus proficiency.
plus proficiency.
So it's +4. I rolled a 5, 9.
You got a 9. Okay, that attack solidly misses.
Yeah.
All right.
Hit a tree or something.
So can I fire both my hand crossbows on a single turn?
You can fire one of your hand crossbows on a single turn. If
Okay.
you ever get an opportunity to do a double attack,
I fire both.
then you can fire both.
Okay.
But
So
for the
and then
moment,
so I
you can
just roll a d6 then. Do I have to roll something
No,
else
you
first?
roll.
Roll a 20
So
first.
for ranged attacks, it's your dexterity. So you
Right.
roll a d20 plus your dexterity modifiers. Which do you have a proficiency?
I have a proficiency in ranged weapons.
Okay, so you've got your dexterity modifier plus your proficiency for your ranged
It's plus
weapons,
4.
which is +2. So total is +4.
4.
So whatever d20 plus 4.
14.
14. That hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
So then roll for damage.
Now you roll 1d6.
So then I roll with d6. 6.
That kobold is dead.
Oh! Hey, look at that. I'm a
So-
sniper.
So you what did you shot a hand crossbow?
Yep.
So you ready your hand crossbow, fire, bolt soars through the air, and you get him. Thunk. Wait, which one are you? You're that one there. So yeah, he's running away from you. You get him right in the back of the neck, and he just boom, falls over dead. The
Good
other
shot.
two kobolds turn around, see that, and just freak, and they
understandably
run away.
Towards me?
They're running straight towards you, but they're not out of the area yet. But they're definitely fleeing. So that means now we're back at the top of the order, and that's Dave. You're up.
2.
6.
Again, you missed.
Yeah. Pretty.
You positioned yourself next to a very leafy fern.
Too well.
So
Well, the problem is I failed my perception roll. I think the trees are the kobolds. I've been shooting at them the whole time.
so they're very solidly aware of your location at this point.
So they're gonna like go back that way, maybe.
But they're still at the moment running towards you, but they're aware of where you are. And it is Rich's turn. And you don't have
Good thing.
you're standing right here at the moment. I think Elder Rich and Michael standing right there. You don't have a ranged attack, correct?
No.
So you can move towards them. What's your movement?
He's just a regular human.
You're a human, so your movement is 30. So you could catch up to them this turn, but you're not going to be able to make an attack.
Okay.
So do you do that? You just catch up on him?
So yeah, so you're
Okay.
gonna run and catch up to them. So now your location is this is the kobold that is dead. You are
Standing over it.
right here, and the two kobolds
And give us
are
flashbacks.
right here.
Now's not the time.
All right, so now it is one of the kobolds' turn, and the kobold is going to this one right here is going to turn and face you and is going to make an attack.
Uh-oh.
No, they're just kobolds. You can take them. I'm confident in your ability to take this hit.
Plus he also has 16 armor.
All right, so
They're just kobolds.
what's your armor class?
16.
16. Yeah, he misses. He takes out his dagger and lunges at you, and the dagger just glances off of your armor, pling, and he you take no damage, but he is now right in front of you. Michael, it is your turn.
Okay. Roll.
Well, what are you
Shoot.
going to do? You are currently standing right. This is where Rich was. You are currently standing here.
There's a kobold right in front of him.
There's the two kobolds are right here. There's one right here now. Actually, I'm going to go like this. I need to get some markers. This is not working. So there's one of the kobolds is right here. One of them is on the other side. You are right here. Your movement is 40. I will give you half your movement plus a action this turn, so you could move.
You can move to like.
You could move
here.
up to. You could move up like you could move somewhere in this arc right here. Anywhere in there you can move to, and then make a shot.
Okay.
Because you've got.
They're running this way, right?
Yeah, they're both running this way because you've got 2 attacks at the moment. You've got your bolt shot, which is a magical bolt that does 1d6 or 1d8 plus 1 damage, or you've got your blades, which are 1d6, which I might modify that because that seems a little unbalanced, but regardless. Those are your 2 options. So you can move to anywhere in this arc and shoot at one of the 2 kobolds. Or you can move your full movement but not take an attack.
All right. I'm going to move this way all the way over here.
All right.
So I have a line of sight.
You're going to move to here, so you've got line of sight, and you're going to take a shot
That way I'm
at...
heading him off anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to take a shot at the one right in front of him.
At the one right in front of him?
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to be a dexterity.
All right.
So you're going to roll a d20, add your dexterity modifier,
Plus your proficiency.
plus your proficiency bonus if you have one. Which
I would imagine he would, since it's built into his
Dexterity,
arm.
plus 1.
I don't think.
Yeah, I'm assuming if he's a fighter, he has proficiency with all weapons. So
Yeah, you do have a proficiency with that weapon. I don't think I wrote it down in your sheet because haven't.
What should be?
As a fighter, he has all
Yeah,
martial
you
and
definitely
simple weapons,
you have
so yeah, you're
proficiency
good.
with what you're fighting.
15.
So 15. What's your dexterity modifier?
1.
It's
so
plus
16.
1. That's 16 plus your proficiency. That's 16, 17, 18. Yeah, you definitely hit him. All right, so now you roll for damage.
Same one or?
Nope.
No.
It's, so your
1d8
damage
or
is here. For your bolt shot, it's 1d8 plus 1. Your d8 is that
Oh,
one.
the ace. Okay.
So you, 1d8 plus 1 damage.
7.
7.
8.
8.
Plus
So,
1, right?
He's very dead.
yeah, he is definitely dead. So you fire that magical bolt shot,
Yeah.
and he erupts into a burst of flame, and
Won't be recovering any of his birds.
yeah, he is burned. Everything that is on him is solidly crisp and toasty, but he is dead. So that is 2 of them are dead, and it is now Will's turn.
Oh, all right. I'll just fire my other crossbow, I guess.
All right, so make that.
16.
Yeah, you've already hit it. You've already hit him before
adding
modifiers. So,
All right.
So roll for damage. His armor class is 12.
Okay.
2.
And that doesn't get any bonuses, right?
What is your attack?
It's just 1d6.
Nah, yeah, it's just
1d6 piercing. So yeah.
Okay.
So
it's him for 2.
you
Him in the arm.
you fire. You hit him probably in the you hit him in the shoulder. He stumbles a little bit, but he's still kicking.
Right.
And he is now. Let's see. We're back to the top of the order, and
I'll
it
miss
is
again.
now Dave's turn.
Alright, we'll blast him again.
Boo.
Oh, right in the
20.
face!
All right. So what attack are you using?
The Eldritch Blast.
The Eldritch
Normal.
Blast.
Yeah.
So
1d10.
so you
Brush the ferns of
go ahead and roll for damage.
3. Well, how do you do criticals? I don't remember.
I'll
You do
give
max
you.
damage? Is that. I don't know how 15.
I'll look it up later, but for the moment, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
give you advantage. So roll 2 d10s and take the higher.
10. We'll take that one.
So he.
It's force damage,
You-
so it's just like whacking him with a.
Okay, so
one thing
you Eldritch
face.
Blast. You force push him, and he goes flying across, whacks into a tree, smacks his head, falls to the ground. The contents of his basket spill out, and all 3 of the kobolds are deceased. And you can all take 25 experience points. Yes, 25 experience points.
into a pen.
It's better than pencils.
Yeah.
We can always print more character sheets. It's
So,
not a big deal.
yeah.
Yeah, I printed off all these, so I just put them all.
Yeah, well, basically at the end of each session, I'm gonna update your characters because I want. I'm actually gonna probably at very least take a picture of yours and update it and like build it and put it in the thing,
Well, I don't think anyway. Not important.
just so that way I can
absolutely.
have a record of what's going on.
What did you use to build it? Was there some on the wizard's
It's
site
just
or something?
it's just a form fillable PDF.
Oh, okay.
So also these bacon chips are really freaking good.
They're pretty good, actually.
I'm gonna throw that out there.
I got your one.
So your 3 kobolds are dead. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna listen for more kobolds. Make sure there's nothing.
All right. So roll a perception. Make a perception check.
Because these kobolds were side by side. Kobolds always riding single fire. Oh shoot, they're everywhere.
What do you
Roll a
got?
one.
Roll a 1.
Me and perception.
Roll the 1. Okay. You don't notice anything going on.
Nope, definitely fine.
You're good.
Everything's fine here.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Kobolds always ride single file. These guys, their numbers.
Anyways,
Okay. What else is anybody else doing anything else crazy?
other than just
Should
seeing
we
what,
check the baskets?
yeah, other than just like seeing what they had
We
on.
loot them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we loot them.
Okay.
What do they have on them?
Kill them and take their stuff.
There's no. You guys go through their pockets. They don't really have much for pockets, I guess. They're
They probably have like pouches of some kind.
yeah. They've got their baskets, which are full of the herbs. Which at this point you now. Dib realized that these are in fact.
Oh,
Despite your,
my bad.
Despite your failed perception check earlier, they are absolutely the herbs in question.
Just like I said.
Their baskets are full of the herbs, but they're kobolds. They wear basically a loincloth, and that's about it.
I'm not taking that.
So they're
Please don't.
they have no gold on them or anything like that. There's no. They all have the mark on their wrist. They all have that mark, but aside from that, there's
Well,
no.
we're guessing the one that was burnt to a crisp has it on it.
Yes, the one that's
Assuming.
Logical assumption.
a logical assumption that the one that is still smoldering is also maintains that mark, but the other two also have that mark. Baskets are full of the herb in question.
We should have let one go. Followed it.
Probably.
You do
That would've been a
notice
good idea.
that there is definitely
things
some. Actually, can everybody make a investigation check for me, please? Because you guys are obviously investigating what's going on here.
Yeah.
17.
17.
2.
Why do we have so many critical misses?
11.
Just for the record,
Plus
Elder,
one.
when you roll a 1, that's a critical miss. No modifiers count.
Yeah.
Okay. 11.
17.
Well, your
I also got a
investigation is your wisdom modifier.
Oh. No, investigation is intelligence.
Intelligence, yeah.
Intelligence.
Oh,
Right.
14.
14. So what's your intelligence modifier?
The 3, that's all I have.
3. Okay, so
Yeah, no.
you got 11, 12, 13, 14.
No, I got.
We both got 17s.
Okay, so yeah, you guys see that there is you guys see evidence of
I don't see
The-
anything.
you're like,
You're blind in the other eye.
I'm like, I was wearing the patch in the wrong eye.
yes, you during the fight you had the patch go over your other eye and you can't see much of anything, and then all of a sudden you realize what's going on. During that time, you guys notice that you can see some evidence of broken branches of the kobolds having walked through the forest in a certain direction.
Aha.
And kind of off to the north. And you kind of see a trail
No, we're going into the forest,
of broken branches.
the mountains.
Alright, so let's gather up one or take one of these pouches, just so we have it. So
Put it
we
in my
know.
chest.
Yeah.
What do we do? Oh, right.
Chest of holding.
The chest of holding.
Alright, so you guys
Stuff it in there.
you guys stuff the herbs into the chest of holding, and what are you doing?
Let's see if we can
First we follow the
broken
trail. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
follow,
track 'em.
follow the kobold trail.
Okay, so you guys follow the kobold trail, and you guys
Hold on.
Into the woods.
I say one of us stays about 15 to 20 feet back.
Just in case.
Just to make sure we don't get wrapped up into something together.
That's a good idea. Yeah, what's our marching order?
So you guys are
Who's going first?
You guys are gonna spread out into a column. Is that what you're doing?
Or at least have one of us behind. So if 3 of us get caught up in a net, the other one can let us out.
Well,
Okay.
the long range one should stay behind.
Yeah,
Probably.
I can stay behind because I won't be much good in the front lines anyway.
All right. So the 3 of you are walking through the Will, Rich, and Michael
Send him the stealthy guys first.
are walking together, and
Bob goes first.
then Dib is staying behind.
I'll stay back like 20, 30 feet.
And you're
Okay.
probably still trying to talk to us, right? Even though you're that far back. Okay.
Guys, didn't see anything up there?
All right. So you guys are walking along, and you guys follow this path for about maybe 6 hours or so, and you get to the base of the mountains, and you find a lot of activity.
Bacon.
All right.
Like,
Map time.
I'm not superstitious, but this dice rolled a lot of ones.
So you've got the edge of the forest here, and then you've got kind of a sheer cliff that follows this way, and there's an opening to a cave right here. Cave. You guys are positioned here, and there's this giant clearing where there is probably 40 or 50 kobolds just out and about. There's tents all through here. There is kind of people just kind of kobolds coming out of the forest milling about. There's a big basket right in here with kind of a rail cart that drives into the cave, that the kobolds are all coming and dumping the herbs that they're picking into this basket, and there's a team of them that are just loading them into mine carts and pushing them into the cave. So there's definitely a gathering operation happening here. But there's a lot of kobolds. Now, kobolds are pretty weak
That's a lot.
things, and that's all that's there. You see no humanoid characters, nothing. There's just kobolds, and that's it.
So why don't we retreat a little ways so we can discuss without
You guys
not on
are
the edge of the woods?
you guys are far
How
enough
would I
away.
kill 'em?
You guys are far enough away from earshot that
Okay.
you're not concerned about rousing suspicion at this point. None of the kobolds are aware of your presence. They're too wrapped up into what they're doing.
So they're bringing the herbs into the cave. Probably where they're making this stuff.
Oh, there's more kobolds too.
oh yeah, there's probably a lot more in the cave too.
Yeah. So we could
Just for the
we're
record,
out.
you guys have very clearly not seen any of the kobolds go into the cave. They have,
Right.
they're staying away from the mouth of the cave. They're not going into the cave. They're staying in their encampment. The only thing that's going into the cave is the rail cars.
How often does railcar go in? Like,
Every 15, 20 minutes or so.
does it ever come out with anything?
Yeah, or the rail cart. It's one rail cart on this track. The rail cart goes in full, comes out 20 minutes later empty. Goes in full, comes out 20 minutes later empty. Roughly on that.
How's it moving?
What's that?
Is it magic railcar?
It's fairly. It's
pulling it.
yeah. It's magical. It's magical means, but the kobolds are definitely staying clear.
Is it dark? Is it dark out?
What's that?
Is it dark out?
It's yeah. We're exterior night at this
Okay.
point.
So basically, the only people who can see what's going on are me and him.
What's that?
Some
Basically, if it's
moonlight.
Well, no, there's
the
light.
torches,
I mean,
okay.
it's an encampment, so there's torches. It's light. It's lit up,
Hey,
so they
kobolds
can
can see
see
in the
what's
dark,
going
too.
on.
I think we send a gnome in the rail car.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I just don't know how to get in there without being
Just have him
seen.
toss you.
You have stealth, right?
Not in so many words.
I mean, I say we literally just try to have him like lob you into the cart.
Sounds like an awful idea.
No, but it'd probably work.
We clearly need to rig up a slingshot with the trees.
Oh, okay.
That's a much
that's
better
true.
idea.
Agreed.
So I guess I don't know. Any thoughts? The heroic thing to do would be to walk in, clear, and kill all the kobolds. But I don't think that's gonna happen.
I say we figure out a way to see how it's getting delivered to the city.
That if we could follow, well, yeah, that's what I'm wondering. If we haven't seen anything come out, I'm worried that they're bringing it in that way, but it's coming out some other way that we don't know.
Oh yeah,
about.
I'm sure there's a different exit.
Going in through the encampment's gonna create danger. So we have all the pieces. We already know. We don't need to follow the cart in and know what's going in there and what's happening. We know the symbol. We know the barrels in the brewery.
We now have.
We know the
evidence.
noble went back to work with the Inquisitor with the evidence. We need to see who's bringing it into the city.
Right.
Probably going to lead us to the guy.
Which means heading back and camping outside.
I think it's closer for us to head back to Elegant's place, right? I think it's on our way.
Opposite way.
No.
Or is it? It's like the other point in the
northeast,
triangle.
we went
Yeah.
northwest.
You guys are a 7-day ride from Elegance.
Because at home, there's not. We could talk to Archimedes, I guess, because he likes us. The king probably doesn't want to hear about it. Probably doesn't want our vegetables.
Or we could go back and do our original plan of staking out the bar and watching them deliver and following the delivery cart.
So we could do that, or we could try to follow. Yeah, so we have that option. We also have the guy in the cloak.
Yep.
He's the other guy that we know about that we could follow him.
Yeah. But there's nothing here currently.
We could burn the bar.
Burn the bar
Still an
down.
option.
We'll make sure we do it at the end.
Burn the field.
Yeah,
We can set forest fire.
I'm telling you, there's no problem that can't be solved with proper application of fire. We can burn the minecart.
When we set the field on fire, set the minecart on fire.
If we could disable the minecart, that would force either the kobolds to go into the cave, which they clearly don't want to do, or more likely someone to come out of the cave if we can figure out what's going on.
Okay.
But how do we get up to the minecart?
There's a giant cliff there. We could climb around, go up on top of the cliff, and drop a huge rock on it or something. Alright, I'm not that strong. We could throw many small rocks at it.
He could jump
But how? But wouldn't they notice us climbing up a cliff face?
Well, that's why if we go way around, if we travel a couple hours up, and then we hike up that way, and we got above them, or we could just honestly shoot them from up there. Shoot them all day. If they don't have anything that reaches us, then we win.
What do they have for weapons?
All of the kobolds that you can see are armed with a dagger. There are a couple of kind of scouts posted around the edge of the camp, maybe 4 or 5 that you can see. They're all armed with daggers. They're not a well-armed.
So there's a lot of activity,
There's
people,
a lot.
kobolds going in and out, right? Going out, searching, coming back.
Camp, yeah.
Yeah, you see probably 40. There's probably 30. There's 30 kobolds that are just milling about the camp doing work, and then another 10 at any given time who are coming in from the forest and going out.
Because our other option is we could stay in the forest, then wait till kobolds leave and kill them, and eventually we're down to kobolds. If we kill them 3 at a time, we can do this all day. And they're going to have to do something like send a whole bunch of kobolds out looking for us, in which case then maybe the cave will be open, or something like that. Because that's another option.
I also do have +2 to my stealth, a stealth roll. So if you wanted to have me maybe try and sneak up to the minecart and disable it, and then sneak back, we could try that.
Does that seem reasonable, or no?
I have overall. I have all.
That is not information I'm going to give you.
Well, I mean, just looking at so the minecart's in the center of camp,
Yeah.
and they have a bunch of tents.
I think
And
that's
it's
a bad
nighttime.
idea. Do these things sleep?
Probably in shifts.
Yeah, in shifts. There's always
It's a
some-
bad idea. This is all
Okay.
logically saying it's not a good idea to
All
get
right.
in the cart. It's a
Alright.
trap.
Do we have any other options?
It's a trap.
We find the distribution back to the city. We jump on whatever that is and follow it.
Yeah.
And follow it. Follow it the other way.
At minimum, you override if it's just one cart.
Well,
you take them down and you deliver it to wherever it's going.
Well, the other option is honestly we just go and deliver this and let the king and the army come in and wipe this stuff out. We don't have to kill all 50 of them ourselves.
I don't think the king's gonna give us the time of day.
Well, that's why we have Archimedes do it, because he will.
But you lead people now.
This is true.
It's true.
Maybe we get all the king's forces and all the king's men to come and trump kobolds.
But that would make a lot of noise, and that might tip off whatever's inside the cave to run away.
This is true.
And we kind of want to shut it down for good. If it runs away, it'll start up somewhere else, or maybe even start up again here.
It's true.
We want to make it go away. So, I don't think there's anything we can do here. I think we can all agree on that.
Without fighting a bunch of kobolds.
Yeah.
Right, which I don't think we want to do. We probably could, but I don't think we want to. Not worth the risk. At least I don't think so, anyways.
How far from us from the edge of the forest to the camp?
40 feet.
No, so not that far.
No, it's not too far, but they're making a lot of noise with what they're doing, so they don't hear or see you. Like there's no need at the moment to make any kind of stuff.
Right. No, I'm just thinking we could hit them from here if we wanted to.
Yeah.
On the edge of the forest.
Yeah, you're definitely within range.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we want to head back to town and trace it that way.
I vote we go back to town and follow the supplier from the bar.
All right.
So.
Yeah. Do we want to actually? Do you mind if we stick around here for a little while just to see if they seem to care that we killed a bunch of kobolds in the woods? They might not even notice, and that would be good, I guess. But you know,
So just wait a little
if we
bit.
wait
See what happens.
if we wait an hour or two and just make sure that if they don't even notice that they're missing, then heck,
See if someone else shows up.
if someone shows up, maybe if they're concerned, something will change. Maybe they won't even notice.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask a question. How it is midnight. I'm game for going for another hour or so. How late do you guys want to go?
Yeah, I can't.
I'm fine with it, but
I can't.
No.
I gotta get back. Yeah.
Okay. So how I think you said about a half an hour ago that you've got another hour or so.
I
or
said I
another
had
half
20
hour
minutes
to go.
left in me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
So do we want to
40 minutes ago.
Yeah, we'll call it.
okay. So you guys wait around for a little bit, and you see a cart start to come out of the cave, bearing a load of barrels,
Okay.
and starts to go off towards.
Does Biros have that symbol on it?
The barrels do have the symbol on it. You see the barrels kind of go off towards the kind of head off towards the city, and then as it's leaving, and you guys notice a pack of 5 kobolds comes up behind you, spots you, and starts to scream. The entire encampment knows that you're there. Great. Spots you.
Who's
And-
driving the cart?
What's that?
Who's driving the cart? Is it kobolds or is it like?
Nope, it's a human.
Okay.
A
Sorry.
human, and it is
Got it.
actually it is a human, not the same person, but wearing
Wearing
a
the same
similar
cloak.
cloak as before.
Right.
But he is there. The kobolds spot you, and they see you. Like the kobolds spot you, scream. The entire encampment is now aware of your presence. Everybody draws knives and turns to face you. The person who's in the cart speeds up, takes off, and you lose him at sight. And when we start next week, we're going to be rolling for initiative.
Well, that's fun.
Man.
Wow.
So,
Well, all right then. I think I can take a max like 25 on myself.